Okay, hey, this is Mr. Roche. I am trying to figure out why my dancing um, character doesn't show up. I'm trying to get her this dancing frog to show up, and she doesn't. And I think the problem is the file names, okay? Because it looks like to me that this one actually works, and then this one doesn't because it's got different um, stopping titles. So we have to fix that, okay? I have a couple ways to do this. I'm going to try this. I'm going to actually just try to rename it here. Basically what I need to do is just change this to a 5. I'm going to change 1 and sort of experiment and see what happens because it shouldn't hurt. And then here it comes. Let me see if it got the other one. It's trying to read from images 2. That approach using the rename up in the up in Eclipse didn't work. So I'm going to try this over here, getting the original file and just sort of changing the things to 5. Maybe this is a problem in general, but you would be. But our whole world kind of runs on this, so I want to make sure that this is kind of working. Okay. So what I do is I change them all so they have the same file structure name. I got rid of my dancer folder. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to delete this. I don't know, I was being kind of paranoid before. So I'm doing it the way I did it before. I'm going to get a folder. I'm going to call it images 2. So it was called image. So this will be images 2. I'm going to import file system, browse, pick this folder. They're all called 5-second GIFs. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to finish, and then I'm going to like dump this into SRC. So I've got images and images 2. Okay, and then in Flap, like not the main, sorry. If I go here and go to the frame where we make the classes, I've got images 2, frame, delay 0.5 seconds GIF. I have 5 pictures, and I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. Right. I'm going to keep this at 50 in case there's trouble. Like, so they're all like, this is like the speed of the animation right now. Try not to vary anything really too crazy. And then I'm going to try to do this and this. See what happens. So I'm running it. Okay, still the same problem for me. And I'm trying to figure out why that would be. And it's something I gotta kind of work on here. All right, hi. Mine had like a little wankle, and I wanted to explain what I did. I wasn't sure. Maybe there was some like when it got imported, like the name of the file didn't come in right. So what I did was I went to get info, and I copied exactly this, and I replaced it over here for the file name. Okay, and like look what happens. There, it's all fine now. So. Right now nobody's animating, but let's get that to happen too. I've been doing all sorts of stuff to try to get this to work. But what I did was I went over here. So when things go wrong, what you have to do is you have to kind of circle the wagons and see what happens. There you go. She's like animating way too fast. She's sort of funny, but let's see if we can slow her down. So what I would try to do here in slowing her down is see this. I would make her go at like maybe like 200. Let's see what happens if you do that. Here I got these old. I'm gonna clear this out. Hopefully I'm not running anything that has massive errors here right now. Alright, just kind of stop. I'm sorry, I got a bunch of these things running here. And I'm doing this because I need this. There's a command I need to add called exit on close that I need to install, and we can do that too. Get things going. Okay, so I want to clear this up. I think I have older versions. Okay, so everything's kind of cool right now. I'm going to run it and hopefully see what happens. See, now she runs at a different speed as the orange, and that's good. Okay, so what we want to do is have her kind of come in, and that would be great. Okay, so that's what we're going to do next class. But the idea right now for step one of this is just to get the character to show up on that thing, and then you can play with things like what I do is I played with the speed of her, and I can make her like more tiny. Okay, so we got a little bit of got some control over what's going on. There you go. And I have the orange going over top of her. And that would be cool. All right, like it. Okay, that's what we're trying to do.